Welcome to Chuku's Wonder Tales, where the magic of morals and the wonder of stories come to life. Join us on a whimsical adventure through enchanting tales that teach valuable life lessons in the most delightful way. So, gather round, little dreamers, and let's embark on a journey of imagination and inspiration. Are you excited? Let's start. The name of the story is The Wise Old Owl and the Curious Squirrel. Once upon a time, in a lush and enchanting forest, there lived a curious little squirrel named Sammy. Sammy was always inquisitive and eager to learn about the world around him. He loved to scamper from tree to tree, exploring every nook and cranny of the forest. One sunny morning, while Sammy was frolicking among the leaves, he noticed a wise old owl perched high in an ancient oak tree. The owl, whose name was Oliver, was known throughout the forest for his knowledge and wisdom. Sammy's curiosity got the best of him, and he decided to climb up the tree to have a chat with Oliver. After much effort and a few tumbles, Sammy reached the branch where the wise old owl was resting. Sammy greeted cheerfully.
"Good morning, Mr. Owl."
Good morning, young one. What brings you all the way up here today?
Replied Oliver with a calm and wise demeanor. Sammy, still catching his breath, said,
"I've heard that you know everything about the forest, Mr. Owl. I'm a curious squirrel, and I want to learn as much as I can. Will you teach me about the wonders of our home?"
Oliver smiled kindly at Sammy's enthusiasm. He replied,
Of course, young Sammy. I'd be happy to share my knowledge with you. But remember, knowledge comes with responsibility and respect for the forest and its inhabitants.
Sammy nodded eagerly.
"I promise, Mr. Owl, I'll always be respectful and responsible."
And so, their lessons began. Day by day, Sammy would climb the tree to meet Oliver, and the wise old owl would impart his knowledge about the different trees, animals, and plants of the forest. Sammy listened attentively, taking in every word. As the weeks turned into months, Sammy became wiser and more knowledgeable about the forest. He knew where to find the juiciest berries, the safest places to hide from predators, and the songs of all the birds. The other animals in the forest began to see Sammy as a source of information and guidance. One day, a group of young rabbits approached Sammy. They said,
"Sammy, we heard you know a lot about the forest. Can you teach us what you've learned from Mr. Owl?"
Sammy, remembering the importance of sharing knowledge, agreed happily. He started teaching the young rabbits about the forest's secrets, just as Oliver had taught him. As time passed, Sammy continued to share his knowledge with other animals, including the birds, raccoons, and even the wise old owl himself. Oliver was impressed by Sammy's generosity and the way he used his knowledge to help others. One evening, as the sun painted the sky with shades of orange and pink, Sammy climbed up to visit Oliver. Sammy said,
"Mr. Owl, I've learned so much from you, and now I've shared that knowledge with others, but I couldn't have done it without your guidance."
Oliver nodded approvingly.
You've not only learned well, Sammy, but you've also learned the most important lesson of all, sharing knowledge and helping others grow.
From that day forward, Sammy continued to be the forest's most curious squirrel. He learned, shared, and helped others, just like his wise old friend Oliver had taught him. And so, the forest remained a place of wonder and harmony, where knowledge was shared, and every creature lived together in peace. In our own lives, we can draw inspiration from Sammy and Oliver by being open to learning, sharing our knowledge with others, and contributing to the well-being of our communities. This heartwarming story encourages us to embrace the noble and wise act of sharing knowledge for the betterment of all. Thank you for joining us on this marvelous moral adventure at Chuku's Wonder Tales. We hope you enjoyed the story and the valuable lessons it shared. If you had fun, don't forget to spread the joy by commenting, liking, and subscribing to our channel. Your support makes our magical tales possible.